The era of posting zero, when the world is online. But the silence is deeper than ever. Imagine a night where millions of screens across the world are glowing, yet there is no movement on any of them. You open Instagram, and the feed looks completely dead. The moment you open Snapchat, it feels as if someone has suddenly cut all the streaks. You try scrolling on X, but the timeline feels like a deserted road. This is not an outage, not a glitch, and not the result of any major cyber attack. This is a frightening, almost haunting social shift. A phase where people are online, appear active, but the desire to post something is slowly dying. The world is connected, yet the connection is breaking. People are present, but their voices are disappearing. We are living in a digital universe that was once called the greatest power in the world, because it gave every person a platform, every voice a space, every moment a screen. But today, that same screen has become a burden for many. People do hold their phones, they do open social media, they do scroll endlessly. But when it comes to posting something, the hand stops, the heart hesitates, the mind gets tired. The inner voice says, for whom? For what? And how many times? This silently spreading confusion and exhaustion has given birth to a new digital phenomenon called posting zero. The name may be small, but its impact is so massive that it could change the entire digital culture. Posting zero did not spread like a sudden storm, but like a slow breeze that no one noticed at first. In the beginning, it was just a small reduction. People started posting fewer stories, avoided uploading photos, and random updates began disappearing. Slowly, that small dip turned into a habit. Now many people remain active on social media, but they don't upload anything. They watch others' posts, listen to trending sounds, view reels, read memes, but do not contribute anything themselves. It is a digital silence that no one officially declared, yet everyone can feel everywhere. When this trend first appeared, it was mistaken for boredom. Some people said maybe everyone was busy. Some said the algorithm was broken. Some considered it just a phase. But when data started coming out and experts began studying the patterns, it became clear that this wasn't just boredom, it was a collective mental shift. In many countries, social media usage began decreasing, especially among the youth. Thousands of teenagers openly said that posting no longer feels exciting, it feels exhausting. They say social media no longer gives connection, it gives comparison. It doesn't give appreciation, it gives pressure. It doesn't give freedom, it gives judgment. The real issue is that the internet is now filled not with real people, but with curated personalities, polished influencers, and AI-generated content. Earlier, Instagram had real photos of our friends. Now we see AI-created images with perfect skin and perfect backgrounds. Earlier on Snapchat, we clicked messy selfies. Now people hide their real face behind AI-beautified lenses. Earlier, people shared moments of their real life. Now before posting, everything is calculated. The aesthetic, the timing, the lighting, the pose, the caption. When a world becomes this curated, ordinary people living ordinary lives begin to feel out of place in it. This is why posting no longer feels natural to people. It feels like presenting yourself to the world is a performance. And when life becomes a performance, authenticity disappears. Today, many young people openly say they feel their life is not good enough for social media. They don't consider their real moments camera-worthy. They fear their posts will get fewer likes, people will mock them, or they'll be compared to some perfect-looking influencer. This fear has become so common that people have simply started stopping posting. This psychological shift was first explained by writer 𝐮𝐩𝐿 with the term posting zero. He said that a day would come when ordinary people who are not influencers, who are not creators, would stop sharing their everyday lives on the internet because they feel that in the digital crowd, their voice has no meaning. They are tired of exposure, broken by comparison, and exhausted by oversharing. Social media was once a public diary. Now it has become a loud marketplace where everything is sold: attention, aesthetics, identity, even emotions. Slowly, young people began to feel that the way they appear on social media is not who they truly are. Their real self, their private self, their emotions, all have been overshadowed. This realization pushed them away from posting. Now they see themselves as users who consume content, but not as creators. They don't raise their voice. They only listen to voices. Their presence is digital, but their expression is invisible. Today's story is almost like a warning for social media platforms, because posting is their lifeline. If people stop posting, if content creation stops, if engagement drops, the entire ecosystem can weaken. That's why every platform is introducing new strategies. Instagram is offering new templates. Snapchat is pushing AI chat. X is encouraging real-time conversations. And YouTube is aggressively promoting short-form content. But the real question is, can these tools remove human exhaustion? Can algorithm tweaks cure people's insecurity, fear, and emotional fatigue? Many psychologists believe that posting zero is not just a trend. It is a survival instinct. A moment when a person places their mental health above social validation. Perhaps this is the first time people are openly saying that living for themselves is more important than living for a world that measures them based on likes or dislikes. This change shows that humans want to slowly step out of the digital cage. They want to rediscover their life in offline moments. They want real conversations, real relationships, real emotions. And maybe social media had taken all of that away from them. But there is another aspect to this silence, a slightly frightening but fascinating possibility. If most people stop posting, social media will soon divide into 3 segments. One segment will consist of creators who produce content professionally. The second segment will be consumers who only watch. And the third segment will be observers who open platforms but never say anything. This would mean that the voices of real people will decrease on the internet and curated or commercial voices will grow stronger. Its impact will be felt on culture, politics, society, everywhere. Because until now, the internet was a place where ordinary voices could create extraordinary impact. Anyone could say anything, and it could spread across the world. But if posting zero increases, the model of public opinion, collective sentiment, and mass expression will change. The internet may become centralized again, where the voices of a select few will influence the world. Still, this silence is not entirely negative. Many people consider this quietness a form of healing. Staying away from screens is helping them rediscover their identity. They no longer feel the need to validate their happiness through some number. They feel that life has become their own again, not borrowed. Many people now share only with close friends in small, private circles. And this gives them more intimacy. Posting zero has deepened many relationships because people now value quality conversations more than quantity updates. The world is slowly realizing that silence is also a form of communication. Even when people don't post, they are still saying something, that they are tired, that they feel pressured, that they want to find themselves, that they want to step out of the digital noise. This silence is signaling to the world that humans still need peace, privacy, and personal space, no matter how advanced technology becomes. Now the question is whether social media can stop this change. Probably not, because this shift is not technological, it is emotional. And when emotions shift, culture shifts. Posting zero may be the first step in that cultural shift, where people speak less, show less, but perhaps feel more. Maybe in the coming years, social media posting will become rare. Maybe people will celebrate anniversaries, birthdays, vacations just for themselves, not for the world. Maybe we will step out of the digital exhibition and return to private experiences. Maybe we will start living our lives not for the camera, but for the heart. And it feels a little strange to think that the SAM world that taught us for a decade to share more, show more, be more visible, is now teaching us to slow down, step back, breathe. Posting zero could, in a way, be humanity's reset button, reminding us that not everything is meant to be shown.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestion. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.